I am Kenny Polcari, your host, and today I'm bringing you Jon Markman. Now, look, for many of you, you may not know, but the ultimate prize for financial writers is the Gerald Loeb Award for distinguished business and financial journalism. For other reporting, it's the Pulitzer Prize. Well, my guest today, Jon Markman, has won both of those, right? He's well known at Weiss Research, Weiss Ratings. He's been here for years. We can talk about that. But first, I want to get Jon's sense of we're now in 2023, in the first couple of weeks of the year. The market is acting okay. We're seeing some of the worst 2022 performers now being the leaders in 2023. But Jon, I want to start with you and get your sense of what you think 2023 is going to look like, maybe some of the major themes. What are you looking at? What should investors or subscribers be paying attention to?
Sure. So I think I'm going to talk about some of the themes that I see and people can pay attention to as the year goes on.
Yep.
Number one, I think it's possible that the large cap growth companies have already seen their highs for the year.
Have already seen their highs for the year. We're only 2.5 weeks into the year.
Well, wait until we're 4 weeks in, and then you'll look back; it'll be even farther away.
Right.
But I think it's very possible that while large cap growth stocks like the Microsofts and the Apples of the world will pull back and to sort of digest all the gains that they made during the pandemic, still, I think that there's a lot of opportunities elsewhere. Number one,
let me ask you a question. Let's go back to the point. Why do you? Is it a technical thing, or what gives you that sense that these high growth tech names are going to pull back the way you suggest?
Even though last year was very discomforting for a lot of people because the large cap growth stocks fell, they didn't fall far enough to meet any kind of measures of cheapness. If you look at the stocks like like I said, Microsoft, Apple, and the rest, you'll see that they're actually quite expensive, much more expensive than you'd see after a real serious decline of the kinds that we've seen throughout market history. So I think that while those companies are going to be used as a source of funds, there are other areas that are going to be much more successful. One of those areas I think is China. I think the reopening of China after its zero COVID policy restrictions is going to be a big story this year, and that could support commodity prices, particularly oil and gas.